Moving to the Emirates. The possibility of moving to the Emirates always sounds like an invitation to new opportunities and adventures. However, before taking this step, it is important to know all the nuances of living and working in the Emirates. In this article, we will take a closer look at all aspects related to moving to the Emirates. From the history and culture of the region to practical issues such as visa procedures, job search and accommodation. The United Arab Emirates is a state located in the southeast of the Arabian Peninsula and consists of 7 emirates: Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, Ajman, Al-Quwain, Ras Al Khaimah and Fujairah. It is a country with a rich history that dates back to ancient times when it was home to nomadic tribes engaged in animal husbandry, fishing and the pearl industry. In the 7th century, with the advent of Islam, the region was united under the banner of the new religion. In the 17th century, independent sheikdoms began to form here, which united in 1971 to form the United Arab Emirates. Today, the Emirates is a modern state with a highly developed economy, a stable political system and a high standard of living. Oil and gas deposits have led to the rapid industrialization of the country and a significant improvement in living standards. Geographically, the Emirates are uniquely situated, washed by the waters of the Persian Gulf and the Sea of Oman, sharing a common border with Saudi Arabia and Oman. Due to its location, the Emirates has become an important trade and tourism hub, offering an amazing variety of landscapes, from sand dunes to green oases and majestic mountains. Economic and cultural characteristics of the region. The economy of the United Arab Emirates is based on the oil industry, tourism, real estate and financial services, while the country is actively developing new areas, including innovation, high technology and green economy. Due to its strategic location and developed infrastructure, the Emirates has become a major trading hub between East and West, attracting investors from all over the world. The Emirates is also actively investing in education and healthcare in an effort to improve the quality of life of its citizens and attract talented professionals. Emirati culture combines tradition and modernity, respecting history and heritage, but at the same time striving for innovation. The Emirates is a meeting point for different cultures and traditions, including Islamic, Indian, European and African cultures, which is reflected in the country's architecture, art, music and cuisine. Here you will find many museums, galleries, theaters, cultural centers and traditional markets, as well as witnessing many international cultural festivals and exhibitions. The Emirates actively attracts foreign investment by offering various incentives and benefits for business, including tax exemptions and the possibility of full ownership of the company by the foreign investor. The country is also actively integrating into the global economy and participating in the work of international economic organizations. Benefits of moving to the Emirates. Visa and migration issues. If you plan to visit the Emirates for tourism purposes, you can obtain a tourist visa, which is valid for 30 to 90 days. It can be extended if your stay exceeds this period. A tourist visa usually requires proof of hotel reservation, return flight tickets and proof of financial solvency. There is a visa-free regime for citizens of some countries, including citizens of Russia and Kazakhstan. They can stay in the Emirates for up to 90 days within 180 days without obtaining a visa. If you are moving to the Emirates on a work visa, your employer will need to obtain permission from the Ministry of Labor and Social Development. Once this is obtained, you will be issued a work visa. It is also worth noting that children under the age of 18 traveling without parents or chaperones require notarized permission from both parents to enter the Emirates. It is important to remember that regulations and requirements are subject to change. So it is recommended that you contact the United Arab Emirates Embassy or Consulate for the most up-to-date information before planning your trip. Emirates labor market. The labor market of the United Arab Emirates is an attractive destination for professionals from various fields. Such industries as information technology, finance, engineering, medicine, education and tourism are actively developing in the country. IT professionals can find jobs in fields related to software development, database management, network infrastructure, and cybersecurity. Finance professionals are also in demand in the Emirates, especially in the banking, auditing and consulting sectors. Engineers are widely used in the oil and gas, construction and manufacturing sectors. Medicine, doctors, nurses, and other medical professionals can find jobs in hospitals, clinics, and medical centers. Education. Teachers and lecturers are also in demand, especially in international schools and universities. Tourism. The Emirates is a popular tourist destination, so specialists in this field are also in demand. Business opportunities in the Emirates. The business environment in the United Arab Emirates is favorable for entrepreneurship. The country offers various options for doing business. Starting your own business. The Emirati government offers various options for company registration, including establishing a company in one of the free economic zones. Buying a franchise. Buying franchises is also common in the Emirates, allowing entrepreneurs to utilize already well-known brands and successful business models. Investing in an existing business. Investing in an existing business that is already in operation is also an option. This may include buying shares in the company, participating in a joint venture, or acquiring the entire company. The pros of doing business in the Emirates include modern infrastructure, a stable political situation, low levels of corruption and no taxes on income. Education in the United Arab Emirates. The educational system of the United Arab Emirates is one of the most progressive in the region. The country pays great attention to the quality of education, which is reflected in significant investments and constant modernization of educational institutions. The Emirates has many both public and private schools and universities offering programs in English. This makes the country's education system attractive to international students. The country is also actively developing distance and online education, which allows students from anywhere in the world to receive quality education of international standards. Healthcare in the United Arab Emirates. The healthcare system in the United Arab Emirates is one of the most advanced in the Middle East. The country has many modern hospitals and clinics providing all types of medical services, from primary healthcare to complex surgeries and rehabilitation services. Healthcare in the Emirates is available to both locals and foreigners. Both public and private medical institutions operate in the country. It is important to note that health insurance is mandatory for all residents of the country, including foreign citizens. This ensures the availability and quality of medical services at a high level. Real estate and housing. The real estate market in the Emirates is a dynamically developing sphere, offering a wide range of objects for purchase and rent. At the same time, the variability of offers covers both affordable apartments and luxury villas overlooking the sea or skyscrapers. This diversity allows to meet the needs of different categories of buyers and tenants, from students to high-class businessmen. Pricing. Real estate prices vary depending on the region, the type of property and its location. For example, housing in the city center or on the coast is usually more expensive than in remote areas. Properties with good views and easy accessibility to transportation are particularly valued. Selection factors. Location. Proximity to workplaces, schools, stores and other key facilities is crucial. This is especially important for families with children or those who spend a lot of time in the office. Infrastructure: parking lots, swimming pools, gyms and other amenities are also important. Many people prefer to live in complexes that have all the services they need to live comfortably. Cost: in addition to the immediate cost of renting or buying, you should also consider additional costs such as utilities, taxes, and insurance. These costs can add significantly to the total cost of owning a property. Legal aspects: in the Emirates there are certain restrictions for foreigners to buy real estate, which requires careful study of all legal nuances. For example, in some cases, foreigners can only purchase real estate in specially designated areas. Quality of construction and condition of the facility: it is important to inspect the property for defects and, if necessary, contact a professional expert for an appraisal. This will help avoid unpleasant surprises in the future and ensure long-term satisfaction with the purchase. Real estate in the Emirates can be a profitable investment project, as the country's real estate market shows stability and an upward trend. Most properties offer a high level of comfort and luxury, making them an attractive choice for living or vacationing. However, as with any investment, there are risks involved, so it is always worth doing thorough research on the market and the property. However, before deciding to buy, it is advisable to contact real estate professionals or legal advisors for complete and up-to-date information. They will help to properly assess the pros and cons and avoid possible pitfalls and difficulties. Integration and adaptation: moving to another country is undoubtedly a significant challenge, with many difficulties to overcome. When moving to the Emirates, you will need to get used to a new climate, a unique culture, a special way of life and possibly a new language. However, it is worth noting that the Emirates is a multi-ethnic country where diverse cultures and traditions are respected and valued. In the Emirates, you can find friends and acquaintances from your home country, which will make the adaptation process much easier. In addition, there are numerous international communities that are ready to support newcomers and help them settle in and adapt to their new environment. An important aspect of adaptation is learning the language and culture of the country. Intensive language courses and cultural activities in the Emirates will help you to integrate more quickly into society. It's also worth noting that the Emirates offers a wide range of work, study and leisure opportunities, making it an attractive place to relocate and live. Understanding these opportunities and making the most of them will help you adapt more quickly and feel at home. Practical tips and tricks: moving to the Emirates is a big step that requires careful preparation and planning. But with the right approach, it can be the beginning of a new chapter of your life, full of amazing opportunities and adventures. We hope that our guide will help you take this step with confidence and readiness for new discoveries. If you have any questions or need additional assistance in moving process to the Emirates, do not hesitate to contact us. We are always ready to help you in buying real estate.